Welcome back once again, clipsvh here, and playing through Spyro the Dragon. It's a little nostalgia trip. So, I hope you're all prepared for that. Let's go to Stonehill. Anyway, as I was saying at the end of the last video, this is a game from a time where you pretty much had to save every step of the way. There were little checkpoints and the game kept track of certain things for you, but if you didn't save to the memory card, none of that stuff would stay. So the minute you turned your console off, it was all gone. I remember that. I learned that the hard way. I remember playing through the first few levels of this game so many times as a kid. Well, maybe not so many times, but I just remember playing through them multiple times because I didn't have a memory card. Eventually, I did get one, and so that was it was all good again. But yeah, that's just how it happened. I don't know where I was going with that really. Let's just save Gavin and move on.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Alright. Okay. This is a locked chest, so we need to find a key for that. Now, I was explaining the story in the last video too. That's where I lost my place. I kind of forgot what I was talking about when I saved a dragon. And we're about to save another one, so I'm going to save it.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So yeah, the story, what's really going on, Nork's motivation, it, from a grown-up perspective, it is kind of trifle, but try and remember, this was a game for kids. So, just let it go. If it's bothering you, let it go. And if you can't, well then, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So, these sheep, bunch of, little, harmless, neutral fodders that just kind of run around. What they'll do is they'll, you torch them, you charge them, and you just get a little butterfly. Butterfly feeds Sparks, so the dragonfly follows you around. Sparks does nothing, really, other than picking up gems for you on occasion and, well, being your health meter. That's why butterflies are important. When he's gold like this, that means he got like 4 hit points. When he gets blue, you got 3. Green is 2, and if he's not around at all, not only do you have to pick up your own gems, but that means you're 1 hit to losing a life.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Triangle button will eventually be replaced by hover, which is a very nice and useful maneuver, if I do say so myself. It saves many a life when you're making a tricky kind of glide. But in this game, that's not what it does. It should drop right down. Alright, so, moving on. There's a little treasure breakable in the distance. Go after that. There's a thief. Time to chase the thief. These thieves have like their little dragon eggs. You want to catch them and get those dragon eggs back. You know, if you can. And if you can help it, don't fall over that edge to the right. I encourage anyone who grew up with this game to also play it again. If you haven't played it in a while, or if you just have those fond memories of it. Because I played it for the first time since childhood a little while ago, about a few months ago. And, oh, it was great. It was great revisiting those times. Then again, everyone who knows me knows I'm kind of a hipster, so I'm kind of going to say that anyway. Now let's see. Okay, let me go... What? That's a lot of sheep. Alright. I don't think there's anything I missed over here. I hope not. I'm just going to move on. And, oh! Almost missed these 2 gems. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on this way. There's a ram. That's a little purple chest. It has that little dragon statue inside of it. That little dragon statue is a life. We like lives. Don't let anyone ever tell you that getting a life in a game is a bad thing. You always want extra lives in a game. So now we're just going to jump over here. Now, something you should know. Spyro, at least in this game, cannot swim. So the second you touch water, he starts to drown. If it's some sort of pit you can recover from, like if there's a platform next to you, you can hit X if you're not playing an emulator, or if you are playing an emulator and you have a PS controller, then you hit X. For me, it's A. Not that that's relevant, but if there's a platform next to you, you can just jump on out of that fairly easily. And I'm missing 4 treasures somewhere. Great. You can jump out of it easily, and you can make it to that platform, and it'll be all good. Other than that, if it's like a long pit...
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger, it'll take you back to the artisan home. But first let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
That typical young gun doesn't want to listen to the old man stories. And I lost my train of thought again. Ugh. I guess that's what happens when you start revisiting simpler times, huh? And that's just there for design. I don't think there's actually anything on top of that. No. So, I'd rather not do any backtracking if I can help it. So, I'm gonna search for these gems right now. Unless I have something pertinent to say, I will probably skip most of my searching process. Oh, no, I was wrong. Here we go. There's 3. Which means that there's 1 red gem floating around somewhere. Oh, there it is. There we go. 200 out of 200 gems and 4 out of 4 dragons, and we got an egg. We are done in this level. I'll see you guys next time.